Hello, my name is Sean Copeland. I'm Chairman and CEO of Regent Bank, and we are continuing our Regent Elevate series on the magic of traction. Traction, again, is a management operating system that many companies, including ours, and the state of Oklahoma use to become more efficient, more accountable, and get everybody on the same page. So far we've talked about vision, how to set your vision, marketing, how to create your marketing strategy, and today we're going to talk about people. As you and I know, all a company is a collection of people. They can have fancy names, big buildings, but at the end of the day, it's all about the employees, whether or not that company is successful. So with traction, you're trying to get the right people in the right seats, and you're trying to promote accountability. So all of your employees need to share your core values and be good at what they do, okay? So it's both what they do and how they do it within the Traction operating system. So one of the exercises that you go through in Traction is you routinely list at an executive level, you list all of your employees, list your core values, and then rank them a plus or minus as you go through those core values. So earlier, I won't repeat them, but we went through the core values of Regent Bank, and so literally on an annual basis, we take every employee and run them through plus and minus on our core values. If they have minuses, then that means we are not doing our job. The goal is for every employee to live every core value that you have within the organization and be knowledgeable and do a good job in their position. The next thing that you do through Traction is you create an accountability chart. Now, this is somewhat similar to an organizational chart, but within Traction, there are certain functions that every company should have. No matter what kind of industry you are in, you should have these functions represented within the organization. Marketing, sales, and sometimes those two can be combined, but marketing, sales, operations, finance, administration, and then in every organization you have a visionary and an integrator. Now, I think all the functional positions will make sense, but let me quickly explain visionary and integrator. Within every great organization, there are two leaders. The visionary, who is someone like yours truly, who is big picture, comes up with new ideas all the time. A lot of times they're the founder, they have big relationships, they're kind of a rainmaker, but they are really, really bad at execution. They don't follow up well, they tend to get the ideas ahead of the execution. The integrator is just the opposite. They're not big idea people, they are all about operations and implementation. So within every organization, we encourage that you should have a visionary and you should have an integrator. In every organization, there should be no more than the 7 functions that I mentioned. You should look at the structure and not the people. What happens a lot of times is organizations will adjust the organizational structure to meet the people that they have. You shouldn't do that. You should determine this is the structure that we need, put the people in those boxes, and move forward accordingly. That may result in some people being demoted. It may result in some people no longer being on the team, but it's very important that the structure drive the organization and not the people drive the organization. So this is kind of the people function of Traction. Next time we're going to move into data. So far we've talked vision, marketing, people. Next week we will talk data. Thank you so much for joining us.